Frank True Brit Bruno, a unique and charismatic heavyweight fighting out of England. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink, that fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Back and forth they go. That counter shot lands. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Good counter punching. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Left counter scores. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. No power in those punches. They exchanged punches. He threw the hook, didn't land. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instinct and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy?
Come on. Look.
Here we go. It's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh, we don't talk about Bruno. He was in trouble for a while there. Looks like he's starting to get his power back. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Nice counter shot. Bruno seeing cobwebs. And his best defense is not as good as his offense. That was the moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That one will count. Lands with the right counter. Good counter right hand again. He got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to... Bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. No rest for the weary. That's another scoring shot. You don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say... And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just misses with that big right hand. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
And a counter left. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. You know the scorecards are going to be all over. These two fighters are made for one another. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter right. Nice punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? Beautiful counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Beautiful counter punch. Good counter left hand there. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That left scores. A big left, but doesn't score with it. There's a counter shot. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they... Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And he fails to score with that left hook. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. So a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Do you believe this? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Bruno seeing cobwebs. They've avoided catastrophe there. They both want the knockout. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That bell could not have come soon. Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on it, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
The perfect counter lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Catch and shoot. Bruno not... When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Caution is being thrown to the wind. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Hold everything! There it is! A game change! It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. Round 8, and we're off again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give in.
Can he finish the job? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Defense is not an option for these two. Good counter punch. Nice counter. Bruno not answering back. Looks like they've shaken it off. Oh, is Bruno gonna go down? And the true Brit goes down.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What a shot. Somebody can smell blood. Look at that. Look at that cool exterior. Look at what they're going to do. Walk him down. Set him up. Don't make them blind him with a jab. Then boom, let the shot in.
Oh, and big Frank Bruno just got... And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. That left counter punch will score. Great counter right hand there. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good left counter that lands. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Let's see if they can shake off the cobweb. He looks like he's going to do it. He's going to beat Frank Bruno, and the big heavyweight Bruno is down.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both men step back for just a moment.
Todd, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
He missed with that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the ref.
He's in trouble. Oh, my word. Down goes RJJ.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
On top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be straight. Mate, he's shattered. Come on. Look across at him. Look at him now.
There's the bell for round 10. Both fighters went to the canvas last round. What are we going to see here?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down in the same round, it's an 8-8 round, but that's how it rolls.
It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. He misses with that jab. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And the referee is right there, getting closer and closer to stopping this fight. Looks like they've shaken it off. A perfect counter shot. Good right hand. Bruno not answering back. And that'll do it as Bruno goes to the canvas.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.